Russia captures Western aid, is Ukraine done? Where's Western aid as tanks turn trophies? Is this the endgame for Ukraine against Russia's advance?
Welcome to TFI Global, the antidote to mass delusion.
The winds of war, once carrying the faint whispers of Ukrainian defiance, now blow heavy with the disillusionment of a stalemate. On the battlefields, Ukrainian forces are steadily losing ground. The once steady stream of Western aid to Ukraine has hit a jarring standstill. The initial enthusiasm to support the underdog against the Russian Goliath has faded, replaced by a gnawing sense of fatigue in the eyes of Western allies. The flow of ammunition and military hardware, once Ukraine's lifeline, has dried up to a trickle. Now a new and terrifying reality dawns. Videos circulating on social media show Russian soldiers gleefully commandeering Leopard tanks and Bradley fighting vehicles, once symbols of Western support turned into trophies of war. This stark visual representation of the dwindling Western resolve and the shifting tides of the battlefield sent shockwaves through both the West and Kiev, raising the chilling question, is this the beginning of the end of Ukrainian resistance? According to a report by RT.com, a series of videos published on social media shows Russian soldiers in Ukraine have seized several Western-made pieces of heavy equipment in recent days. The clips show the troops driving a trophy US-made Bradley infantry fighting vehicle and trying to start a German-made Leopard 2 tank. Both videos were published by Russian journalist Vladimir Soloviev on Telegram on Thursday. One of the clips shows a group of Russian soldiers led by one identified only by the call sign the Inquisitor approaching a Leopard 2 A4 tank. The soldiers discuss starting the engine and driving it back to the Russian positions. The heavy armor in the footage appears to be unharmed but abandoned by Ukrainian forces. No visible damage to the tank can be seen. The second clip, published by the journalist later that day, purports to show a trophy US-made Bradley infantry fighting vehicle maneuvering on a dirt road near a settlement. According to Soloviev, it was also seized by the Russian troops and was subsequently made operational again. Earlier this week, media reported that Russian troops seized a Bradley IFV and safely delivered it to their positions and then to the rear in late November. According to the newspaper RG, Russian forces had already destroyed dozens of the US-made IFVs, but the wreckage mostly remained on the battlefields, and the one captured in the last month was the first that ended up in the hands of the Russian military relatively intact. It is unclear whether the IFV seized in late November and the one shown in the video published by Soloviev is the same. The Russian military has published numerous videos of captured Western-made Ukrainian equipment. Russian President Vladimir Putin said this summer that captured Western weaponry, such as BFVs, would be reverse engineered to adopt any technology that might be useful. Western media reported as early as July that Russian forces had already knocked out around a third of all Bradley IFVs supplied to Kiev by Washington by that time. With each passing day, the hope for a decisive Ukrainian victory fades further into the distance. Russia, relentless and unwavering, has seized control of eastern Ukraine. Even the beleaguered town of Avdiivka, despite Ukrainian confirmation of desperate attempts to hold it, seems destined to fall under Russian control. Day by day, Russia inches closer to its goals, while Kiev stumbles and struggles to hold back the tide. The once defiant roar of Ukrainian resistance has been reduced to a whimper as Russia's victory marches ever closer.